Hey guys, back from Barnes and Noble again, and this time, there's no Barnes and Noble within an hour of me. By the way, I have to travel an hour to get to a Barnes and Noble, but my wife wanted to do some shopping and so on, and anyway, so we ended up being able to make this thing happen, and it was interesting because I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to get, but when I get in the store and saw what they had, took a look at some of the packages. The packaging, I should say, from what I could tell, being wrapped up, and some of the extras on it and stuff. And then what I just knew about some of the movies, I came away with 4 titles, 2 of which I knew I was going to get, and 2 of which were a total surprise that I picked up. They weren't on any of my lists. They just weren't anything I was thinking about. But guess what? You never know. Here's the 2 I knew I was going to get. First up, Repo Man. Yeah, filmed by Alex Cox. This one, Emilio Estevez, Henry Dean Stanton, really great stuff. Science fiction, yeah, and pretty cool movie. Love the extras. Here's the extras. There's a ton of extras on this thing. I don't know if you can read this because of just the way they printed it. But there's a ton of extras on it, and then they just love the packaging itself here. Really colorful. Really cool looking. Nice, big, thick, proper booklet, as some would say. DVD M would say that, but she hasn't made a video in forever. She's like sporadic at best. Check her out, though, if you ever get a chance. She's interesting. Yeah, nice booklet here. All right. Repo Man. Pretty cool stuff. Glad I got it. Looking forward to. It's been a year since I've seen it. Looking forward to watching it again. There we go. Fit in there pretty easily. That was the first one that I kind of knew I was going to get. The other one that I knew I was going to get is Quadrophenia. Yeah. Frank Rodham directed this one, and it's a director-approved edition, which is always nice to put the sticker on there. I have it in a plastic bag. I'm not going to open it. But tons of extras on this one also. As you can see, there's just tons of stuff on here. Pretty thick booklet. You can see it in there, I think. Oh, by the way, 1979 movie, 120 minutes in color. Features Sting's first appearance in a movie, or one of them, I think. And just a great movie. The mods and the rockers. And 624 is the spine number on Quadrophenia. And oh, by the way, on Repo Man, that one is 654, in case you're keeping track. And that's a 1984 movie, 92 minutes in color, 1.78 to 1 aspect ratio. So they're going to look widescreen, both of those. Okay, the next one I had no idea I was going to purchase. I quite frankly had never even heard of this movie before. The cover kind of got my attention. Just something a little different about it. The artwork, I guess, on it was a little different. And when I read the back and started reading what a famous movie this was, and saw that it has 2 discs, 2 Blu-rays came with it, including a video introduction by director Terry Gilliam of Monty Python fame, who I love. It just seemed like there was a lot to like about this movie. So it's a blind buy. I don't know anything about it. I've since looked it up, but how about this one? Children of Paradise by Marcel Carné. Looks like a great movie. 1945. Tons of extras again. 2 discs. It's 190 minutes long. Black and white, monaural. It's in French with English subtitles. Now that I think about it, it's the only movie I got that isn't in English, or primarily in English. You can see there's a film and audio commentary, new English subtitle translation, and a ton of stuff. And basically, this movie is the story of a woman who is kind of being wooed by 4 different suitors during World War II, all of whom are based on historical figures: an actor, a criminal account, and most poignantly, a mime. Yeah, looks really good. Long movie, obviously 3 hours, but and you would have thought that, boy, a 3-hour movie, you really can't top that one. Well, yeah, you can. By the way, this is spine number 141. So again, nothing I was looking to pick up, but I saw it there and I said, you know what? I want this one. So if you watch Children of Paradise, if you're familiar with the movie, or if you own this Blu-ray, let me know what you think. I think I'm going to put the Blu-ray sticker on here someplace too. I just don't know where. There's always maybe right down here would be a good place for it. I always like the Blu-ray stickers on them, whether it's director approved or not. Just like to put them on there. And last but not least, a ton of extras on this one too. This movie came out on Criterion in 2010. But boy, it sure looks like something that would have been an older movie, but no, I don't think it is. 339 minutes, so this is a 5.5 hour movie. And it's a film by Olivier Assayas, and it's called Carlos. Yeah. I really like the sound of this movie. I read the back. Oh, by the way, it's spy number 582. Tons of extras on it again. This is another, I believe, 2-disc set, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but I'll pop this one open. Just a ton of, 2-disc Blu-ray special edition features. Tons of extras. This is an epic, intensely detailed account of the life of the infamous international terrorist Ilich Ramirez Sanchez, also known as Carlos the Jackal, one of the 20th century's most wanted fugitives. I believe he's doing jail time right now. But anyway, Edgar Ramirez brilliantly embodies Carlos the Jackal as a swaggering global gangster. So, like one of these guys you love to hate, is my guess. And certainly you can see the swagger there getting off the plane, just the look of powerful stride and arrogance and can't touch me type stuff. He's a ladies' man too, though, isn't he? So there'll be some scenes with the ladies, no doubt. There's the back of that. Just kind of a plain look there. And you've got a thick booklet. 2 discs. You got episode 1 and 2 on the first disc and episode 3 on the other. Again, I think this was maybe a mini-series or something at one point. I'm not really sure. I never saw it. Never really heard of it before now. But the booklet here is really cool. Yeah, the booklet's really cool. And I'm going to do a little research on this dude, too. This is based on a true story. A lot of commentaries, a little biography of everybody who's in it, or selected figures. And then a timeline of actual events that occurred in this guy's life. He was responsible for various bombings and all sorts of things in many, many countries. So, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I realize it's a long movie, so I've got to be patient with it. Probably watch the first part one night, another part another night, and the final third part a third night. So anyway, 582. I think I said that already, but that's the deal. It was made in 2010, which surprised me. It just looks like an older film for some reason. It's in color, 5.1 surround. It's in English primarily, I think, but also Arabic, German, Spanish, French, Hungarian, Japanese, and Russian, with English subtitles for everything. So 2.35 to 1 aspect ratio, so it'll be a good look on the widescreen. And the 5.1 surround sound should make it sound pretty good. Yeah, I'm really psyched about getting Carlos on Blu-ray. Also, pretty darn psyched about Children of Paradise. Something you stumble across something, you think, I never heard of it, but man, it sounded like it was a pretty influential film. Perhaps the greatest French film ever made. At least that's what it says on the back. It says it's widely considered one of the greatest French films of all time. Well, that's still pretty good. Whether it's the greatest or one of the greatest, either way. Quadrophenia, the favorite of mine for years. Can't wait to hear the music. I'm assuming this is in 5.1. That 2.0 stereo. I don't know. It also has an all-new 5.1 surround mix, supervised by The Who and presented in DTS HD Master Audio. Now, you think they might have put that on there too. It's actually back here, somewhere around in here. Yeah, you think they might have advertised that over here? I know the movie itself was done in stereo, but they've redone the thing. So sweet, Quadrophenia, and the one I knew I was going to get when I walked in there was Repo Man by Alex Cox. Some pretty cool packaging. Hey, those people, this has got the director approved, I think, on this one, if I'm not mistaken. When you've got this kind of a cardboard sleeve, same with the inside, you guys put your sticker on it anyway, or do you just leave it alone? You know, I know on these, if I ever had to peel it off, like on Quadrophenia, I could, and it wouldn't hurt anything. But I don't know what you guys do with something like this. I'd be curious. I guess Mr. Joel 450 can perhaps let me know. All right, guys, that is the haul for that particular run. And then, of course, the overall haul for this time around at Barnes & Noble also included, as you may remember from a previous video of mine, the 400 Blows on Blu-ray. The kind of a replacement for one I traded, High and Low by Akira Kurosawa on Blu-ray. And lastly, Pasolini's Trilogy of Life. I watched the Decameron last night. I loved it. Also on Blu-ray. So, like, same with this. Would you put the sticker on this thing? Boy, it really feels like you would ruin it if it started to peel up or something. So I'm tending to think no, but it also looks cool when it's on there. Anyway, that's it, guys, for now. Have a good day. And unless I get some more Criterions, my next video on about Criterions will be my overview of my collection, which has been something that people have asked for. So I've got about 130 individual sets. This would count as one, even though there's 3 movies in here. So I think I've got 129 sets or total. Well, we'll see how it turns out. All right, guys, take care.